You're listening to Truth in the Afternoon. I'm your host, Dr. Ken Harris. 833-212-1017 is the number. So, where y'all been? Because I was here Thursday and Friday and nobody showed up, so I went home. Well, I was told if you're going to lie, lie big. So had a great time. People sending me messages and I didn't turn my computer off. So I'm like, what is that sound? Can you tell I just got back? But it's fun, isn't it? 833-212-1017 is the number. Something I say in my sleep. A friend of mine's daughter mocks me all the time because I say that. Or they say it when they see me. It's kind of weird, but, it is what it is. Here's what I was wondering. I was kicking around because I have like 5 or 6 different things that I want to talk about today and do as an open, but I would have to literally do my open like 5 times today, which would not only be ridiculous, it would be redundant. And I had to think about the thing that disturbed me the most. I had to think about that thing that made me irritated the most. And so I came across what I would call a imperialist interpretation by Mark Twain. You know who Mark Twain is? The poet and all that. Okay. Of a particular poem written by, well, I won't tell you who. The poem proposes that the white race is morally obliged to civilize the non-white people of the planet Earth and to encourage their progress, economic, social, and cultural, through colonialism. So I was away last week and I was in a place where people kept acting a particular way. And it's funny, when you're away from Milwaukee, you start to notice things about Milwaukee and the way that they do things from a fresh perspective. And so as I looked at Milwaukee, I started to notice that there are just some things, economic, social, and cultural, that people seem to think that Black people are not equipped to handle or equipped to do. It's as if when you look at the Democratic and the Republican Party is imperialistic and quite, huge purveyors of colonialism, only to take the spoils of what they have. Democrats, on the other hand, encourage progress towards economic, social, and cultural things, but they don't think you can do it yourself. They have to do it for you. That the white race is morally obliged to civilize the non-white people of the planet Earth is not only insulting, but you have to deal with the fact that technically people of color outnumber you. Where would you get it in your mind? Well, Mark Twain is quoted as saying the implication, of course, was that the empire, the British Empire, existed not for the benefit, economic or strategic or otherwise, of Britain itself, but in order that, get this, primitive people incapable of self-government could, with British guidance, eventually become civilized and Christianized. Kind of sound like what they did when they came over on those three, I wouldn't say fictitious boats, but ridiculous boats we learned about in school, the Nina and the Pinta and the Santa Maria. Anyway, when we look at the antics of these two political parties, both statewide, nationally, locally, the laws that govern us treat us as not being able to take care of ourselves, not being able to take care of our neighborhoods, not being able to take care of our cities. That government is the only place to turn for help. And as long as they run government, they're obliged to help us. That taxing rich people to help those without is going to happen when they themselves, in fact, are the rich people they're taxing. Like, I find it bizarre. People have scorn for rich people, and they're liberal. So what do you hate yourself? Will they give their money away through taxes to help us, as if we're the only ones that need help? Like the only way a Black person is going to get help is for you to pay taxes and the government help us because we can't help ourselves. Well, that's based on the picture painted that all Black people are poor. And of course, too stupid to get an ID card to vote. There's that lingering belief that the only way Black people can achieve is at the direction and the behest of white people. It's a not so subtle bigotry of low expectations. And so the poet, Rudyard Kipling, positively represents imperialism as the burden and those who are divinely destined to civilize the brutish, non-white other who inhabits the barbarous parts of the world. And so at the time, Rudyard Kipling was talking about Filipinos. He called them the new caught, the sullen peoples, half devil, half child. And it kind of resonates today because when you think about how white people look at Black people, they look at us as if we're children and they have to guide us because we're just not smart enough. We've been relegated to become adult children in need of a caretaker and an overseer. I used to care. And I used to believe that politicians and nonprofits really cared about the uplifting of the Black race and us as a people. I don't think that anymore. I was in a situation today in a meeting where the white people I were talking to were not listening. Their way was the right way. Like, don't you see that? Like, it's our way. Like, really? You don't understand? It's our way. And I said, that's because you're not listening. Their response was childish. Well, you're not listening. That's your answer? Instead of saying, let me listen. And then as I start talking, interrupt me and talk to me as if I'm a child. And that's when it hit me. My bad. I'm pushing back. You're the caretaker and overseer. You got to tell me what to think. And so now I don't believe politicians and nonprofits really care about uplifting the Black race and uplifting us as a people. In fact, why do they talk down to Black people? As if they always know what's best for us? Well, you know what I realize? I know who Black people are today in the eyes of some white people. And Rudyard Kipling said it in his poem, even about the Filipinos at the turn of the 20th century. Black people, we're the white man's burden.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.
Tune into the award-winning 1017 The Truth Business Spotlight this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. between the Tory Lowe Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. We'll be speaking with Lauren Zerline, partner and attorney at Tayback Law, about Social Security disability benefits and how Tayback Law can help you get all the SSI or SSDI benefits which are owed to you. Again, that's the Business Spotlight with Tayback Law this Thursday at 3:57 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth.
Aloha, baby. A brand new baby is on the way. Let's celebrate in a special way. Luau Style. Milwaukee Health Services Incorporated and Molina Healthcare invites moms-to-be and dads to the Luau Lullaby Community Baby Shower. What's more exciting than celebrating a newborn's arrival? Let Milwaukee Health Services Incorporated share in your excitement. Join us and celebrate on Friday, August 11th from 2 to 5 p.m. at the MLK Heritage Health Center, 2555 North MLK Drive. Hi, it's Andrea Williams, and I'll be your host along with entertainment by DJ Cheerio and Mr. Jackie Caldwell. Enjoy great Luau baby shower fun. Receive gifts and a special sit-down dinner. It's a Luau Lullaby Community Baby Shower just for you. This event offers resources and other valuable information for moms-to-be and dads. For more information, call Pamela Clark at 414-267-2655. Milwaukee Health Services Incorporated. Your health is our business.
At Associated Bank, they know opportunity can't wait. If you're a female or